What's good, you guys? Everlasting E Dog here, and today we are talking about Big Derieri. She is the newest character to be coming out in Seven Deadly Sins Origin, and she is coming out tomorrow as of me recording this video, um August 5th. So she's coming out August 5th, and we have her typing. So I wanted to go over her typings. Netmarble did not give us the kit, but we found the kit. So we're gonna go over her kit too because her gauntlets are insane. Her greatsword is for Escanor support, and her axe is specifically for melee support. So we're gonna go over this actually right now. I'm just gonna read it to you guys, and we're just gonna look at her very aggressive and sexy face with those nice, beautiful six-pack of abs. So the gauntlet, first off, for the gauntlet, we have actually, before we get into the gauntlet, let's go over her adventure skill. Her adventure skill is Iron Stomach. So Derieri possesses unmatched digestive power. She becomes immune to the stuffed effect. So no matter how much she eats, her movement speed never slows down. Effect activates upon obtaining the hero. So basically, whatever she eats, all the food items that we have in the game that can produce stuffed, she will be immune to it. So stuff does not affect her. You can eat as much as you want with her. Next, we have her passive. So the hero gains strike combo for 5 seconds with each hit on an enemy. If the hero performs a different attack while consecutively using special attack, normal skill, and ultimate move, the previous action is canceled. So that is very interesting to me. I kind of don't understand it, but it seems like you're keeping a combo alive with her. And if you perform a different action while you're consecutively using her moves, so now I get it. So you're building up combos with her, and each normal attack, special attack, normal skill, and combo star has a certain amount of hits it needs before its final strike. So you can't progress from that certain attack until you do the final strike of that attack to keep building the combo. Otherwise, you lose the combo. So I kind of like that. It's a little bit different. Strike combo increases showdown damage by 10%, max of 50 times. So that's a 500% damage increase to showdown. That is one of her later skills that we will get into in just a second. Beat Rush. So her normal attack inflicts damage equal to 139% of attack. The first hit is 21%, second hit 22%, third hit 37%, fourth hit 59%. So once you hit that fourth hit, you want to keep going and use her special attack, which is called Wild Rush. She becomes immune to reactions while using the special attack and inflicts damage equal to 574% of her attack. If all hits land, the hero's ultimate move, magic consumption, decreases by 50% for 7 seconds. So she's all about doing combos, stringing into the next combo, and lowering her ultimate move, magic consumption, which is great for her ultimate move because she actually has two ultimate moves on her gauntlets. The first hit of Wild Rush does 93%, the second hit does 118%, the third hit does 157%, and the fourth hit does 206%. So once you finish that fourth hit of Wild Rush, it seems like you should go into Chasing Kick, which is her normal skill. It inflicts damage equal to 501% of attack, while with the final strike inflicting showdown for 15 seconds. So this is how you inflict showdown, which we talked about earlier. When you keep your combos up, it increases showdown by 500%. So showdown increases damage taken from the caster by 30%. So she increases her damage. The boss's damage taken will increase for 30%, and it inflicts damage equal to 10% of the caster's attack when hit by the caster. So increased showdown's damage by 10% 50 times seems to apply to the inflict damage equal to 10% of the caster's attack when hit by the caster. So you should be able to inflict about, let's say, about 510% attack when you're attacking with her and you chain all your combos up to normal skill. The Chasing Kick normal skill inflicts damage equal to 501% of her attack, with the final strike inflicting showdown. The first hit is 186%. The second hit is 315%. We go on to her ultimate move, which is Combo Star. Combo Star inflicts damage equal to 1,150% of her attack, The first strike stuns the enemy for 3 seconds. The first hit does 350% damage. The second hit does 380% damage. The third hit does 420% damage and does not consume magic. An ultimate move, Devastator, becomes available while strike combo is at max stacks. So chaining all your combos together with her will allow it to where once you do her ultimate move will give you another version of her ultimate move that consumes no magic gauge, and it inflicts damage equal to 650% of attack, and then it removes her combo star completely to where you have to go ahead and rebuild all her combos again. So Gauntlet Derieri does what she does in the show. It's actually pretty beautiful. I'm really excited to see what she's got and see her potentials later on. Next, we move on to the Fire Greatsword, and that is really a support for Escanor once we get into the nitty gritty of her skills. When an allied hero attacks an enemy with decreased fire defense, Fire Hero's ultimate move and combined attack crit damage increases by 60%. Using the special attack increases the hero's max HP by 20% for 30 seconds. What does that sound like? We're just increasing combo crit damage. We're increasing Escanor's max HP. We're increasing his ultimate move damage just with her passive. And it's all about attacking an enemy with decreased fire defense, which she does. Her normal attack, Blade Brawl, inflicts damage equal to 65% of attack. The first hit is 10%, second hit 10%, third hit 17%, fourth hit 28%. Cross Cleave, the special attack, inflicts damage equal to 66% of attack plus 7% of the whole team's remaining HP, then decreases the fire defense by 20% of defense for 40 seconds. So we're decreasing fire defense by 20% with her, as well as inflicting a little damage from the max HP boost we just got off of her. Next, we're moving on to Rending Slam. Normal skill, it increases all allied heroes' fire attack by 30% of the hero's attack, max up to 3,000. Okay, that's probably the max unit of attack, not 3,000%. It then inflicts damage equal to 114% of attack plus 13% of the whole team's remaining HP. Very nice, very nice. So we're inflicting damage with her as well as adding damage on top based off HP and increasing allied heroes' fire attack. The tag skill, Rising Claw, inflicts damage equal to 56% of attack. The ultimate move, Inferno Quake. The first hit inflicts damage equal to 203% of attack plus 21% of remaining HP, then inflicts damage equal to 20% of attack plus 3% of the whole team's remaining HP every 1 second to enemies in range for 10 seconds. Each hit of the attack increases the ultimate move or combined attack damage taken by enemies by 30% for 20 seconds. So that is very nice. I'm interested to see how she's going to be with Axe Escanor. She is clearly built for Axe Escanor. The team I'm going to be running, Axe Escanor, Liz, Fireburst, Merlin, and now her is actually going to complete that team. We're going to kick Manny off. So next we have the last weapon in her kit, which is her Darkness Axe, and that is going to be specifically used for Meliodas, and you will see later when I explain it. So first, for her Darkness Axe, Dark Charge passive decreases the enemy's darkness resistance by 3% for 30 seconds with each normal attack hit, max of 10 times. When an allied hero activates a Darkness Burst, allied darkness heroes' crit damage increases by 40% for 30 seconds. So as you can already see, just having her on the team and Melly activating the Darkness Burst is already increasing his crit damage by 40%. And you're decreasing the darkness resistance by 3% for 30 seconds with each normal attack up to 10 times. So 30% darkness resistance drop, 40% crit damage increase. Next, we have the normal attack, Night Assault. It inflicts damage equal to 69% of the attack. The first hit is 10%, the second hit is 12%, the third hit is 18%, and the fourth hit is 29%. The special attack, Axe Throw, inflicts damage equal to 142% of attack, and it increases all allied darkness heroes' normal skill damage by 50% for 15 seconds. So speed running is going to be crazy because all you have to do is pop Derieri out, use that special attack, get an increase in all darkness heroes normal skill damage by 50%. Oh, but it is only when an enemy with darkness burst active. So you have to pop the darkness burst and then use your special attack. But as long as you pop a burst and then come out and use your special attack, you'll already be set to swap to melee. But there's actually more because in order to get the other part of her passive, which is the darkness resistance drop, you want to use the normal skill, which is called Rising Frost. This inflicts damage equal to 206% of attack, then applies Night Bloom on the enemy for 20 seconds. Night Bloom, additional darkness damage equal to 30% of Derieri's attack when a team hero on the caster's side is hit by a darkness normal skill. So you pop a darkness burst, actually. It has to be a darkness burst. Switch into Derieri, special attack, normal skill. When you go back to melee, you will have a drop of 30% on the darkness resistance, a crit damage increase of 40%, a normal skill damage increase of 50%, and you will be able to inflict 30% of Derieri's attack on the enemy when you're using his normal skill. So she is very nice for buffing up melee even more. He didn't need it, but it's going to be fine. I love getting use out of that melee. So next we have Abyssal Stab, which is the tag skill. It inflicts damage equal to 56% of attack. And then we have Dark Fall Cleave. The ultimate move inflicts damage equal to 313% of attack. Attacking an enemy with a darkness burst activated increases crit damage by 60%. The final strike removes the target's darkness burst. So that is very interesting. I think it just increases her crit damage, but it also removes the darkness burst. So I don't know about popping her ult to swap to melee. That might be if you want to sub DPS with that axe specifically. But with her gauntlets, you'll never need to sub DPS with that axe. She is straight support. I don't really see right now how her ultimate move is more beneficial in her kit, but we'll probably see later. And next we have her equipment passive. So Burning Spirit, this one is for the fire greatsword. At level 3, a max HP boost is active on the hero. Each hit on an enemy increases all allied fire heroes ultimate move damage by 5%, max of 30%. Increases all allied fire heroes crit damage dealt to enemies with reduced fire defense by 40%. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I kind of like that. We are increasing the crit damage dealt to enemies with reduced fire defense by 40% and also increasing that ultimate move damage by 30%. So I'm going to be very excited. I'm very excited to run the Spider Raid with Escanor and Derieri on the team and see how good we can get it. Next, it looks like we have her potentials for her gauntlets all the way up to P10. P5, we'll start there. While 25 or more stacks of strike combo are active, the hero's crit damage increases by 50%. While strike combo is at max stacks, pierce increases by 100. Oh, okay. We are just increasing the crit damage to numbers I've never seen before. P6 amplifies ultimate move Devastator skill power by 65%, amplifies the additional damage power of Showdown by 50%. Okay. P6 is looking very good. P7 slightly increases the range of the normal skill and additionally increases the Showdown damage boost of strike combo by 20%. The number of hits of the normal skill's second hit increases by 1. Oh, wow. So at P7, you get a third hit on her normal skill to be able to do even more combos. I like that. P8, we're just increase attack, defense, and max HP. P9, amplifies ultimate move Devastator skill by 125%, increases the hero's defense shatter by 20% while strike combo is at max stacks. Okay, P9 is where you want to be. P9 is definitely where you want to be. Increasing the ultimate move Devastator by 125% after you just got it increased 65% on P6 is already makes that ultimate move crazy. But adding 20% defense shatter just from her doing combos is also kind of nuts. P10 slightly increases the range of the special attack, increases the hero's crit damage by 100% for 7 seconds when landing all special attack hits. The number of hits of the special attack's second hit increases by 1 and the third hit by 2. Okay. So you're doing even more combos when it comes to her special attack Wild Rush, and you're adding extra hits and to the combos as well, which is very nice. I think her P10 all around on gauntlets is broken, and I respect that. Next we have the Great Sword, P5. The final strike of the special attack inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack. The special attack's fire defense reduction additionally increases by 10%. Fire defense reduction by increased by 10% is very nice. P6 amplifies special attack power by 50%. The special attack's HP boost additionally increases by 10%. So you're getting more HP, you're getting more fire defense drops. P7, the final strike of the normal skill inflicts additional damage equal to 40% of attack 5 times. When the additional damage lands, the target's ultimate move and combined attack damage taken increases by 50%. So even more priming for you to swap in with an Escanor ult. We move on to P9, which is increases the normal skill's maximum fire attack increase by 3,000. Using the normal skill increases all allied fire heroes defense shatter by 15%. So when we get to P9, you're giving Escanor 15% defense shatter, and we know how good defense shatter is in this game. So that's very nice. At P10, slightly increases the ultimate move's range, increases the ultimate move and combined attack crit damage of fire heroes of allies in range by 50% for 20 seconds every 1 second. So that is very nice. I can't lie. Her gauntlets and her greatsword, 7 to 9 to 10, look amazing. Like 5 and everything and 6 are still good, but when you hit 7, and when you hit 9, and of course 10, she goes amazing. So let's finally do the axe. At P5, she slightly increases the range of the special attack and amplifies the special attack skill power by 60%. The final strike of the special attack increases the target's darkness burst duration by 3 seconds. So darkness burst duration increase, I like. P6 amplifies the power of the Night Bloom by 50%, while P7, the final strike of the normal skill inflicts additional damage equal to 220% of attack. This attack increases the enemy's normal skill damage taken by 50%. So P7, I feel like you're just going to want to get her P7. That makes her a broken support. Now you're increasing normal skill damage by 100% when you use her, and then you swap out to melee. It's going to be way easier to kill with melee with her on the team. P9 amplifies the ultimate move's skill power by 120% and increases the ultimate move's defense shatter by 20%. Okay. So the ultimate move gives defense shatter at 20%, which is nice. She's all about this crit damage increase and defense shatter increase. P10, using the normal skill, increases all allied heroes' darkness attack by 30% of the hero's attack for 30 seconds, max of 4,000. The final strike of the ultimate move inflicts damage equal to 35% of attack every 0.25 seconds for 5 seconds. So using her normal skill at P10 is going to allow you to have a max of 4,000 darkness attack added to your melee when you swap in. So I'm liking her. I'm liking everything she's doing. She is very nice. She is very broken, and you already know she looks good. We did get her. Let me see if I can find it. We did get her skin. We got her skin right here, which looks pretty dope. I wouldn't cover her up, but I do like the skin. I like collecting the skins. I will be collecting this skin. It looks very nice. We have her pickup event for her Crimson Flame Fighting Spirit skin. And I don't recommend anyone to get that skin though. Stick to her main skin. I'm glad they didn't do us like how they did Liz and made this skin her gotcha skin, because everyone would have wanted to pull to get this skin, because this is the skin everyone wants. She looks amazing. She looks ready to go. Guaranteed 50-50 at 80, guaranteed at 120. Next, we will see she has a trial event. There will be a time attack challenge, Swiftest Showdown. There is the Rewinding Fate in the Memory Dimensions. That will be next week. That's where the original story of the Seven Deadly Sins origin characters will be added. The Twiggo fight will be there. So it'll be nice to go relive like the first couple episodes of the anime. We have our half anniversary Eve, half anniversary check-in event. That will be nice. There will be a check-in event after maintenance next week when the story drops for the half anniversary Eve. We have the hunting event, Chaos, the Devastator Dessert, and that is the event quest. And it is the raid with the 15 heroes, I'm pretty sure. You get in the parties of 5, and then everyone gets paired up. 2 Desert Keeper keys. So they gave us 2 keys for that instead of having to use our raid keys. Thank God. Let's see. We have a new ranking season. The Hawk Pass has been decreased to 50, but they've added Breath of Glory and some more items. I'm still waiting for them to add to where when you finish at level 50, your currency can transfer over to Star Fragments. I think that would be amazing for this game. Next, we have the Time Space Junction. Sector 11 and 12 will be on that maintenance next week as well. It's exciting to see what that's going to be. I do not know the bosses yet. We have a new craftable Gluttonous Soul Gauntlets, some new achievements, new titles, and fishing quality of life improvements. That's actually nice because fishing sucked. The Mastery UI and system revamps. The Mastery UI and hero info and team formation has been updated to reflect this revamp. Upon completing the third mastery, you'll unlock a total of 4 masteries at once, including the special mastery and the 3 individual weapon masteries. The special mastery stats apply at all times to every weapon, regardless of which one is currently in use. It consists of 4 tiers with 3 nodes per tier. Are they going to give us a new mastery node called a special mastery node? I wonder. Upon acquiring all nodes in every tier of the special mastery, you can claim a completion reward of the hero's 3 Crimson Flame weapons.